Cassandra, this is Victor. Very glad that I got to talk to Haley on the phone earlier. There's just that quick little video that I was telling her about on what you guys can do to get more customers and leads, but especially extend your online presence. And it kind of introduces about what I do. So with this video, I didn't want to overload her or overwhelm her with too much info. So if you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to reach out to me. Jumping straight into it, this is a little tool I use called Keyword Surfer. It helps me see how many people are searching for something per month. So taking, for example, here, Portland plumbers, it shows me there's over 1,000 searches every month. In other words, that's over 1,000 potential customers looking for you. Now, obviously, the first place they'll find you is here in the Google Ads and here in your organic results where your website is listed. Now, everybody is familiar with Google, Cassandra, but what most people do not know is that between 70 and 90% of clicks go to the first page. So it shows how vital it is to be here on the first page so you can get those 1,000 potential customers, 1,000 plus potential customers to find you first. And so first of all, they would find you here in the Google Maps. Now I rummaged through Google Maps a little bit to look for Sellwood Plumbing, and this is your Google Map listing right here. When somebody looks for Portland plumbers, Sellwood Plumbing is on page 5. That means those 1,000 potential customers looking for your services are finding at least 50 other Google Map listings before yours. Number 1 right now is Best Portland Plumbers. Number 2, 3 Mountains Plumbing. Number 3, DNF Plumbing. Now, a lot of people believe that it is location or perhaps the number of reviews that you get that get you to the top, but it's not. It does play a factor, but the biggest ranking factor for Google Maps is something called citations. And I use a little tool called WhiteSpark that helps me see how many citations Best Portland Plumbers has. And the awesome thing about it is that not only does it tell us how many citations they have, 37, and how many you would need to beat them, but we can get some of the exact same citations as well. So in essence, it's going to be very, very easy to pump some citations onto your Google Map listings and make sure that you get up here to the top so that those 1,000 potential customers, 1,000 plus potential customers will find you first. Now, the second place that these 1,000 plus potential customers will find you is here in your organic results where your website is listed. Now, I took a scroll through your website, and honestly, it's a really good website, straightforward, straight to the point, and very simple. I love the fact that the testimonials are laid out right here and there for any potential customers to see. However, the problem is when someone looks for potential for Portland plumbers, you're not showing up at all in the top 100 results. In other words, these 1,600 potential customers or searches every month are finding at least 100 other sites before yours. You're not being found at all. Number 1 right now is Yelp, 2 is Angie's List, 3 is Consumer Affairs, and 4 is Home Advisor, and everybody knows how big these agencies are. However, there are 2 big reasons why they are up there, and it's 2 very simple things. 1 is content, and 2 is backlinks. Content just pretty much means they either have more words, or in other words, more information on their site more than your site. Because whenever somebody looks for Portland Plumbing, Google will show Yelp or Angie's List or Consumer Affairs because they have a lot of information on it. So first and foremost, I would recommend pumping some more words onto your site, putting some more content up there, so that way your site has more information on Portland Plumbing. Now, the second thing, which is the most important thing and the biggest ranking factor for Yelp, Angie's List, and all these guys, is something called backlinks. And backlinks just means the number of links coming back to their site. And I use a little tool called Majestic that helps me see how many backlinks are coming back to Yelp and how many of them are actually putting him up there to the number 1. And judging from their numbers here, they only have 6. They used to have 100 plus, but they only have 6 now. So in essence, it's going to be very easy to pump some backlinks over to your site. In little to no time, you will begin to rank. And yes, even beat Yelp, beat Angie's List and Home Advisor, and get those 1,600 searches or potential customers to find you before any of them. Now, obviously, there are more factors to this, such as the different types of backlinks you would need, keywords, social media ads, Google ads, which we help you with as well. But like I said, I didn't want to overwhelm this video with too much. So if you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to reach out to me.